Youth sports in central Pennsylvania continues to grow. With support from family and friends, youth sports is where top athletes are developed. This week's featured coach is former Penn State Olympic wrestler Ken Chertow. He runs the Ken Chertow Wrestling Camp at the comfort of his own home in Bollesburg, Pennsylvania.
This two-day weekend warrior camp we got here at my home training center consists of a nice variety of skill drills, which we just got done doing, and I drilled them with the kids, so I'm sweating up a storm with the kids. Now we're working on technique. We're working on a technique that's been imported from Europe called a Turk. We're doing it from a few different positions. Then we move into drilling, a lot of intense situation wrestling, and then live matches and conditioning. So it's a nice variety of technique we get covered, from technique to drilling to live, over a course of 2 days, and I try to find a good mix and a good variety for the kids to keep them motivated.
For many years, he has trained some of the top athletes who are now competing at Division I schools. More so importantly, Coach Chertow teaches about what lessons can be taken out from the camp.
I hope they leave my camp inspired. I hope they leave this camp excited about wrestling. I mean, I can only do so much in 2 days. They have to leave here with a passion for our sport.
Chertow is not the only expert coaching. He teamed up with former Penn State wrestler Carl DeStefanis and Director of Operations Steve Selwell, including other coaches.
We hope the kids take out of a session like this or two things. One is one or two skills that they can apply and begin using tomorrow when they compete. The second thing, and the more important thing, are the life lessons.
The goal is to get them to just be good citizens. We want them to do well in school. We want them to eat healthy. We want to make a dedication, a commitment to excellence, just to be the very best individuals they can be. And this is a sport that allows you to do a lot of personal growth and self-development.
At all levels of competition, Coach Chertow found success as a student athlete. He went on to compete in the 1988 Summer Olympics in South Korea. After graduating with a 3.6 GPA, Coach Chertow was a three-time academic All-American and a three-time NCAA All-American. He took his credentials and started the gold medal training system. While on the side, he coached Penn State and Ohio State, leading both colleges to wrestling powerhouses. In 1994, Coach Chertow left college to focus on youth wrestling. That's where he was determined to develop his own camping system. He coaches from youth up until high school. Until this day, parents continue to send their children to Chertow's elite wrestling program.
He was recommended by one of my son's wrestling coaches when I was looking for a summer camp for my son when he first really started getting into the sport. And once I came here, I fell totally in love with his style, his motivation, his talks that he spoke with the kids, and just the love of the sport. He's so animated about how much he loves the sport, and I felt like he really instilled that in my son.
The Gold Medal Training Camp continues to be the most successful camp system in the nation. From 1998 to 2010, his high school campers won over 500 state championships, while younger campers won over 250 AAU and USA championships. Coach Chertow also wrote a book titled Wrestling, A Commitment to Excellence. He conducts clinics throughout the country. His next camp is in Sandusky, Ohio from the 18th to the 20th of October. For more information, visit kenchertow.com. For this week's featured coach, I'm Wilson Magua.
Thanks for holding that camera. Let's do curls with the camera or something, man.